Hello, my lovely Sagittarius. If you want a personal reading, my email will be in the description. I hear so many things that is going on with you for the rest of this month. Some of you are going to, Spirit is saying you're going to have to exercise your worth this time, okay? Or working on your self-worth. Somebody feels you could have released someone from your energy, or you just could have detached from someone. I hear slowly. It could have been like a slow drift away, and you are going to be spending more time with yourself. I even hear sleeping. Some of you could feel like I need to sleep more. Some of you, I see you looking in the mirror and looking like, damn, I put on weight. Like some of you feel like you have been putting on weight, and it's because you spent a lot of time in isolation. You could have been recovering from, damn, it don't have to be this way, but you could have been healing from somebody who could have been like a nymphomaniac. Yikes. Or who had like addictions or something like that. For some of you too, it could have just been a short-lived connection. It's like you guys had a very strong chemistry. Like it was so crazy. It's like, to detach from this person, it took so much inner strength. This is why you had to go into isolation, because you had to fight it with the spirit. I always tell people, like, when it comes to those soul connections, you have to pray it out, or you have to be in isolation, and you have to bear the separation anxiety. You see what I'm trying to say? When you are in a connection with somebody and the connection is, the chemistry is very strong, this is what it do. You know what I'm saying? And then when they separate from you, right? When they separate from you, you still feel the chemistry. It makes you want to run and chase it, because you feel the detachment. So I don't know why I'm explaining it like that. Some of you guys could have had a rough time trying to figure out, like, damn, I felt so strongly, like you felt so drawn to them. It was like a yearning, but it was a yearn to chemically connect back to what you were feeling. It was the feeling that you were chasing more so than the person. All right. And I hear Gemini. They could have been a Gemini. They were experiencing lots of pain. A lot of other people knew so much more about them than you did. You could have felt like you didn't care. I feel like you could have been so big on the emotional attachment that you had to them that you ignored all the red flags. You didn't care what anybody felt about this person. You were just so determined to be with them. It's I don't know why I'm doing it like that, but you were determined. And I'm talking about it. This connection could have been hurting you. It could have been lowering your vibration, but you were so determined to stay in it, and you had no choice. This is like a divine separation. The only reason why I'm saying that is because you were forced into isolation. You weren't in isolation because you wanted to. You were in isolation because Spirit forced you to, and they wanted you to separate from the energy because it was such a strong bond between you two. And it's like chemistry. Like you both, it could even, and I hear like they still jack off at night to you. So I'm saying like you guys could have had like some passionate like sex in the bed, and that chemistry alone and the emotional feelings that come up, and those lust feelings, people attach themselves to it. It can feel like love. It can literally cause an addiction if you're not aware what's happening. If you don't get yourself space to detach and really like see this person for who they are, you can create a runner chaser dynamic just because of the energy is so strong. And they felt the same way from you. As you in isolation, can I tell you that this person was in isolation too? You in isolation, and you're in your house, and I even see you could have been looking at pictures of them. I see some of you guys could have been crying, but you chose just to not reach out anymore. And they're in their house and they were doing the same thing. That's crazy. All right, my bad. They remember all the things that you said to them. Some of you guys could have showed them some tough love. Whether you realize this or not, it taught you were a powerful spiritual teacher to this person. This person was a powerful spiritual teacher to you too, but there was something more so about your energy that caused the shift in their energy. And it could have even happened through sex. It could have been like tantric sex, so strong and powerful that it could have caused a spiritual awakening for this person. So you could have led this person down a path of spirituality. I even hear saging. They sage more because of you. You could have introduced them to certain practices or rituals that you do. You could have been telling them to do it as well, or helping them when it comes to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm one of them. You ever go into somebody's house and you like, the energy in this house is off, baby. We need to clear this all out. This can't work. You can tell. Like when you are, when you're very sensitive to energy, you could tell when the energy is just heavy in somebody's house. You got to clear all that. You could have been like that. You could have been the type. But they loved you. And I don't like loved, Loved, that's past tense. They still love you so much. I feel like even as I do this video, they're still thinking about how, like, they're going down the list of everything that you meant to them. You know, it's like they're really getting back in touch with themselves. It's like they're starting to slow their lives down because of you. They're more humble because of you. You could have humbled them. I was about to say, I'm gonna keep it classy and cute. I'm gonna try to keep it classy and cute today. You humbled them, and I hear sweet too. Some of them, they could have. Damn, I said I was gonna keep it. Some of them love to go down on you because you sweet down there, baby. You know, they loved your aroma. They loved. See, and I keep going on and on about you. I wanna talk all about you. I just want to talk about how good you were to me. I want to talk about how good you were to me. I want to talk about how I don't know, even I hear like, I'm not making this up. So they can be even getting synchronicities since they've been with you. They can have weird dreams, and they're telling their friends, they're trying to like show their friends what they're going through, and they're like, I'm not making this up. It's like you seriously put this person on a very enlightened path. You showed them so much, and it has to do with their spirit. I even hear like vision, like, you know what it is. This person could have been spiritual from the gate, but they just didn't know it. They could be a life path number 7, life path number 11, life path number 9. It's like they were meant to be like the hermit. The hermit is what I see. They're meant to go and have like rebirth. This could be a Scorpio, you know? But I hear visions. They started to have visions now. There's something about your energy that could have triggered them, and now they are deeper into their spirituality, and they have visions. You could have brought their spiritual gift to the surface. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, a lot of times we take these connections very personal. I know I do. Sometimes you in love with somebody, and sometimes we take it personal. Sometimes we internalize what they do to us. But do you know that there is such a higher, there's something so much more higher of why us humans connect with certain soulmates. And it's all about our soul's growth, our soul's expansion, and us learning. This is why we attract in soulmates, because they're mirroring something to our soul, or they plant something inside of us that helps our growth. And that's only for the ones that use it, because sometimes you can meet a powerful person. You can meet a powerful person, and they show you so much. And certain people, they have such a fixed mind that they don't do nothing with the information. They just sit on it, or they, you know, you feel like this was a waste of my time. And other people literally take it and they use it and they develop themselves even more. And I feel like this is one of these types of people that they used it. But let me go. What else with Sagittarius? Yeah, I even hear like, I'm so fortunate to have met you. This person, they find you to be like, if you're a female, they find you to be like a goddess type, you know? But they just think about you. Like you're in their head all the time. And it's because they're going through a spiritual awakening. This is why you guys are still separated from each other. Some of you probably haven't even heard from this person. They also, like, I found out about you. Things about you could have got back to them possibly for some of you. Like, they found out about you, some of you. Or like rumors. They could have heard rumors that you are actually like a gold digger. You wouldn't be fit for them. They heard all kinds of stuff about you. You will know who this person is. People didn't like y'all together. And you see what I'm saying? You see how powerful the spirit is. That's the sad thing. You see how powerful the spirit is. This is why you got to strengthen yourself so that when you do come into unity with who you're meant to be with, there's going to be many forces that are going to try to come against you. But you got to be strong. You got to be solid, you know? When prior to them meeting you, they were at a breaking point, and it's almost like you were thrown on their path, and it's almost like you brought hope back into this person. Some of you guys are powerful spiritual teachers, and I hear like some of you didn't even realize like how powerful or how gifted you are until just now. Just recently you found out that like, wow, my gift, I have all these tools. And some of you guys are meant to be spiritual teachers. Some of you guys, I see you, maybe you're meant to do workshops and you're supposed to lead people. Some of you guys are leaders. You have leadership qualities. You probably noticed that when you speak, a lot of people listen and they take information in. Honey, they probably even pull out their phone and start, what did you say? I'm one of them. If I hear somebody that says something powerful and it speaks to my soul, I'll pull out my phone quick. Like, I'm really, really big on research. So I have Sagittarius in my North Node and my rising. So I'm a big hermit. I love to research, but that's besides the point. I'm not gonna even. Sometimes I just. So they hold you near and dear to their heart. They know that I hear a secret obsession. They can be secretly obsessed with you, especially if you do anything. I hear an earth sign. It can even be an earth sign. If you had an earth sign, I hear they moved back in with their ex and they found out about you. If you wanted to know, baby, they found out about you and they ended up moving back in with an ex. It was like a reconciliation with their ex. They found out about you. They felt stabbed in the back or something. And they knew something was off because they felt very uncomfortable. They knew something was off with the person that was off with you. So you could have been in a third party situation. You could have been with somebody who they left a girl, or they could have, if they had a wife, hopefully not a wife, but they left a girl to be with you, or they left their wife, hopefully not, or husband to be with you. It's like seems like somebody completely different. They were tunnel vision about you. They couldn't stop thinking about you, and it threw off their whole entire relationship. You know, maybe this video is to let you know, Sag, you're very powerful. And I feel like it's time for you to embrace this power in yourself. If you want to do anything right now in your life, some of you Sagittarius, I know you guys are really like fixed on always trying to fix something. Be careful of that as well. You guys are like, what's wrong? How come things is not working? You internalize it, and you're but at the same time, as a Sagittarius, I just feel like you're always a hermit. You're always reaching and searching and digging for like the truer meaning of life. You know what I'm trying to say? So, I'm sorry. I'll be having downloads, and then in the middle of the download, my mind just drifts away. I don't like that. Some of you guys need to, like, booking a report. I don't know. Some of you guys are going to get a credit report. You want a credit report for yourself. You want it to be on file for you. Some of you guys are upset. You're going to find out that there's things on your credit report or your credit card, late charges and all kinds of stuff that you never knew was on there. Like, you be careful of your finances. Pay attention to your finances. Make sure, I don't know, Spirit, like, make sure you read the print. Maybe you guys could have just got you activated a new credit card and you never knew that after 12 months, the percentage, the interest rate goes up to something crazy. There's something that's happening with one of your credit cards, and it's affecting your line of credit, or your line of credit could have went down, or pay attention to your credit. All right. That's what I'm saying. I hear mentoring. Some of you guys can be mentoring people. Some of you guys can be coaches, life coaches. Spirit wants you to know, like, you're more capable than you realize to finish this work. You are capable of. Any of you guys started to I think this is what this is all about. Like, are you losing faith in yourself, Sagittarius? Are you feeling unworthy? Are you feeling unworthy? Are you feeling like you are incapable or unmotivated to finish out your purpose or finish out the things that you have done? Some of you out here like zero credit. Some of you guys feel like you're not being recognized. You're not being valued or appreciated for what you bring to this earth, and it could be affecting the way you see yourself. Like, if people don't, appreciate my love and blah, 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 and if people ain't going to appreciate me at work, does that mean that as much as I may feel powerful, maybe I'm not? And you are. I feel like this is why I'm bringing up how much you meant to this person. I feel like people don't tell you, and that's why you don't know. You don't know how powerful you are, how beautiful you are, how appreciated you are, because the people around you ain't trying to tell you. They're just disappearing and ghosting or trying to do weird shit to you and make you feel confused and less than when you are actually more than freaking enough. Don't let... Calm down. I said I'm going to try to keep it classy. I be wanting to flip out my chair. All right. I hear movie night. If you have children, you're gonna find yourself to be spending more time with your children. You're gonna be in a reflection mode. You know, you're gonna start to be more business savvy. You're gonna start to take your life and yourself more serious again. It's like Spirit wants you like, nah, what you mean I don't know if I'm on the right path. Yes, you are. You go back to, you wrote down all that you wanted to do. You even wrote down a detailed plan. If you go back into the book, you're going to see everything that it's already laid out for you. So the only thing with you is like, Spirit says you need to make a choice. You need to make up your mind, and you just need to do it. Just do it. Some of you guys can keep getting caught in your head, and I feel like you're being thrown off by emotional situations that didn't work out the way. Like your mind keeps, you're not grounded. It's like your focus keeps getting taken away. It keeps like remembering things, or you about to get into the work, you excited, blah, blah, blah. And then a thought comes in, and you allow the thought to distract you. And you're like, ooh, apples. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're about to work. Ooh, apples. Ooh, a new tarot video popped up. You keep getting distracted. And I feel like if you keep getting distracted, Spirit wants you to know like you're on the right path. You are needed. You are needed. You know, whatever you're doing, you're needed. And your biggest thing is to focus, to stay grounded, and to appreciate yourself more. If you notice that people don't appreciate you and don't value you, you snatch your love back. You put it back on a hanger in a closet, and you keep it there until somebody's willing to come around and appreciate and value all that you are. Come for me. Spirit says you are more than enough. I hear like, I want to live the life of my dreams. You will. Get back to work. Get back to work. Go back to that vision board. Go back to your dreams. Review it. Keep it fresh in your mind. Keep it in the forefront of your mind, and do not lose sight. Don't let the devil distract you. Don't let distractions distract you from what you know, what you gotta do. Sorry. Sorry. My bad. You gotta do what you gotta do. See, people be trying to play mind games with you and mess up your brain and make you feel like you ain't that. And you are. You are. People be trying to mess with you. You gotta be careful, especially like, I don't want to use that word, but a lot of people speak about like the chosen ones, or people who are spiritual or have these spiritual gifts, and people see your light. Your light is seen before you are even seen. People notice you before anything. But you know what's going on? Nobody wants to validate this in you. People who love you, people who are closest to you, want to push you away and try to like manipulate your mind so that you won't see how worthy you are. And it's because they feel threatened by you. They feel less than you. You know, like they're projecting like you trigger people. You make people feel unworthy just by being your normal, regular self. That's what I'm trying to say. You don't even need to play into these games. You don't even got to lose your character. Your character is shown in your aura, your essence. That's what you bring. It's just you. It's your vibration. It's the way you is. And people, it throws them off to the point where they feel like, how did I meet her? How did I meet him? Am I enough for this person? So what they will do is start to create all kinds of nonsense and make you feel like you're not enough or you're not worthy, when the truth is they don't feel enough for you. They don't feel enough for you, so they're going to try to make you feel like you ain't enough for them. You know them types? You you know them types? You need to start checking for character. We as humans gotta get beyond the physical appearance, and we need to start checking people's character, you know? This is why I hear tongue-tied when they see you. Somebody really loves you. They feel depressed without you. They've been spying on you, and they feel brokenhearted without you. They feel brokenhearted without you. I hear they've been lying to you all this time. They may even like try to make themselves to be out to more, like just so that they can, I don't know. It's like whatever this person tried to do, they really wanted you. But whatever this person tried to do, they did the opposite of that. And they realized it didn't happen. I hear like, this is my bad, I have a bad habit. So this person, you got this person speaking to themselves. You got them speaking to themselves like, I have a bad habit of self-sabotaging things that I actually want. I have a bad habit of self-sabotaging things that are actually good for me. They do that because they're the ones who feel like they're unworthy. But let me tell you something. You sleep with a person and in their energy, especially if you're an empath, you sleep with a person, if they feel unworthy, be careful of the energy that the spirit. I was in a nail salon one time, and this lady came up to me and she said, you got to be careful of the spirits that come around you, all them spirits. She said, every spirit ain't for you. You got to know who's for you and who's not. Sagittarius, you need to know that too. Because if you especially are sensitive to energy, people's like their spirits, or what are they going through internally, it can come on you. So sometimes you sleep with a person, you have this high, you feel so good at that moment. As soon as you leave them, you feeling all empty. You're like, why I feel so empty? Then you looking in the mirror. How come all of a sudden I don't feel beautiful? Baby, you done took on their spirit. You done took on that person's energy, pumping all that. Never mind. You know what you pumped in them. Pumping all that stuff into them when you doing what you got to do. And you don't realize it's an energy exchange that you're making with this person. My energy for yours. So this is why some people, they even feel like they're more big once they deal with you, because they don't realize they take your power. Y'all want me to go to church. Y'all want me to go to church. It's not Sunday. Y'all want me to go to church. You give your power to them and make them feel bigger than they truly are, because you all the enthusiasm you have, all the optimism you have, and you pumping them up and trying to put life into them while they taking yours. What are you doing? Make sure people are deserving of you, Sagittarius. You feel unworthy because you messing with people who are not deserving of you. They never was. They was never deserving of you. But we you know, everybody's deserving of love. Some people just don't know how to receive it, or they'll try to manipulate it, or they'll try to take advantage of it. And people who are like that, just know that's their character. Be careful of the characters that you rest with, lay with, call your boo thing, and they ain't even supporting you, encouraging you, building upon you. If you about to go, your rent is late and they can't even help you. And I'm not trying to say that to like be a gold digger, but just what does these people truly have to offer to you? If you are a movement by yourself and you guys are not a force when you guys are together, then what are you doing? What are you doing? Because what I'm trying to say is, like, for this Sagittarius in particular, you're too powerful. You're too powerful to be dealing with certain people. And this is why your energy keeps getting thrown off, and your desires keep getting thrown off, because you keep mixing your high vibrational self with people who are, you know, below your worth. Date. It's not your job to fix people. It's your job to mix with people who are like-minded and equally yoked. Equally yoked. I feel like this video is going to be perfect for some of y'all, because I feel like you're in isolation. You looking for more wisdom. You looking for more knowledge. You trying to figure out what in the Happened to me. Yeah. Mixing with the wrong souls. But at the end of the day, everything happens for a reason. And you know, this person this person definitely has benefited from you. So that's a blessing. That's a blessing for you to know, you know. How long have I been on here? Sometimes I be doing too much. You doing too much. So yeah, they've been spying on you. They feel down and I don't know, like confused. And if you were with them, if they weren't trying to listen, it's like now they're going back in their mind and they're remembering some of the things. I even hear like some of them even can pick up on your energy at times, you know. Let me see. Spirit also says for some of you, don't be afraid to start all over again. It's never too late. Like if you had I don't know why, if you had a passion of music and you were on one label and it didn't work, switch the label. Like don't give up on your dream, you know. If you started one channel and that channel didn't work out, start a different channel. Go on to TikTok. Do, you know, don't give up on your dreams. It's never too late. Some of you guys feeling like you're putting yourself down, and be careful of that. Be careful of putting yourself down. Be careful of being your worst enemy. Be careful of that, because that's another thing too. Sometimes with the law of attraction, if you don't feel good about yourself and you do like you're beating yourself up, then you can attract somebody who do the same thing. So just be careful with that, Saggies. See, you're going through so much healing. And Spirit says it's your perception that needs to change. You need a shift in perception. You need a shift in mind, the way that you see things. It's like you need a higher perception of reality. This is why this is why it's important to fill yourself with happiness or do the things that you love. You know, I feel like every day treat yourself to something that you love or something that you're happy. Even make a list of 5 things that you love and that you make that makes you happy. Like you like bike riding, you like to swim, you like to play bowling, you like to party, you love to dance. Whoo, child, baby, I'm about that dance life. See me out on the dance floor. But fill yourself with the things that you love, because that will put you at a high vibration. I promise you, your perception is going to change. Like when I feel like a negative Nancy, like when those negative vibes get into me, I see everything is dark. I see everything is bad. I'm in the blamer. I'm a victim and blah, blah, blah. And then as soon as my vibration goes back up, I see it. And just know that we do alter between our lower self and our higher self. We have 2 selves, and when with spirituality, we try to integrate them, right? So I can transmute my energy. I'm at my low self. I feel defeated. I feel hopeless. I feel rejected. I feel all these lower things. And then once I come up out my head and I start to fill my cup, now my vibration is high. And everything that I see like this, I see the spiritual meaning of it. All right. You're going to be celebrating something very, very soon. Spirit says you had so many lessons. Some of you guys is tired, baby. You tired of being sick and tired. That's the truth. I ain't lying. I see you also you're gonna be networking. I see a lot of people. I see you networking. I see you exchanging numbers. I see you trying to hurry up and write down information. Just be prepared to get a lot of help. Be prepared to get a lot of help. Be prepared if you've been going through a season of confusion where you don't know if you're coming or you're going. That a lot of people, like, pay attention to your surroundings. You're gonna get a lot of synchronicities. You know what I'm saying? Like you ever sometimes like you drive and you might see that moving company truck and it says budget. And the truth is the Spirit telling you like, nah, you doing too much with your spending. It's time for you to budget. It's time for you to look back in your mind. It's like, pay attention to the divine synchronicities that Spirit is sending you. And then the helpers, you might meet somebody on the street and they're talking about something. You're like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And then they say, oh my God, take my number. I know about this. So there's a lot of information out there that you still need. This is why you never stop researching. This is why you can't give up. You can stop. You can feel defeated. That's a part of life. I can't stand when people say, Oh, you have to be positive. You're not going to be positive all the time. Sometimes you're going to have your low moments, but then when you come up out of it, because you have to come up out of it. They always say you can feel that way, but just don't stay there too long. You come up out of it and you get back to it. That's all. You know, you're not giving up. You're just taking a break because you're tired and you feel defeated. I also hear, like, if you wanted to know, they have been arrested before. Some of you guys have wondered if they've been arrested. I don't know. You feel like they're hiding something from you. Like somebody who tries to make themselves out to be so perfect, but you wonder. But whoever this person is, that's what I'm saying. It's like they're tuned in, they're plugged into the internet. Wait, hold up. See, come for me. Come for me. Let me come for me. See, they feel drawn to you. I feel like you could possibly feel drawn to each other. But they feel there's like a magnet with you too. It's like you guys feel connected, you know, like connected. And this person with the spine, they may look for you on the internet for some reason. For some reason, it's almost like their soul is searching for you. Like their soul thirsts for you or yearns for you. They wake up early in the morning thinking about you. Some of you may even flip cards or look through cards or look through tarot to see, like, how do they feel about me? Because they keep coming into your energy, and it's for both of you. I'm going to go on to the extended to see what's going to happen with you two, or if there's anybody else coming your way, if there's third parties in this, and the possible outcomes. Okay, I send you so much love and light.